Hey there ninjas, this is Pegasus177. The gameplay you're watching is some search and destroy on the map Chasm, I think I said that right, in Call of Duty Ghosts. It's just a bit of eye candy while I talk about a somewhat serious subject. So, first of all, let me make you aware of the situation, just in case you missed it. I think it was Friday the 6th of November, Google integrated Google Plus into YouTube. Now the idea behind this is that it removes a touch of the anonymity of posting comments on YouTube. Now the majority of comments are a means for viewers to leave their thoughts, opinions, questions, remarks, for the content creators, as well as a place for YouTubers to converse and congregate in a way, basically. But as plenty of you know, YouTube comments can bear some hateful, vile, racist and disgusting remarks. Now the supposed reason for this integration is to make people a bit less faceless when commenting on videos. The idea is that people can't really hide behind the screen name so easily anymore, and that in turn it would make them think twice before writing hateful remarks. Now on its surface it mainly influenced the comment section, but in reality its reach is far deeper than that. See, with the new system it requires everyone to make a Google Plus account to have access to comments and their inbox, basically. And for the general user it means creating a profile and sharing certain details with Google that the general user may just not want to share. But there's no flexibility with this either, guys. You see, you have to conform to Google Plus, or you have to sign up for it if you want to stay in the conversation. So some people just don't have a problem with this, but I doubt they're as immersed in YouTube as the rest of us. These people who just come in, pass by, check out a few videos and leave a few comments. But for the heavily involved YouTubers, it completely reforms the system we've grown accustomed to. Every comment we make is now shared across the social network, basically. If we have a debate with another user, it provides them with a place to retrieve some personal information should they take a comment or a part of the conversation to heart. Now personally I'm not a fan of having a home base for all my personal info through YouTube. The comment section of a video has always been the last comment on top, only surpassed by, say, the two most upvoted comments. They have to be upvoted, they have to be thumbs up to get up there, or my replies or the uploader's replies. Look, you know how it worked. I don't need to explain how YouTube worked to you guys. But the new system, whoa, okay. The new system now goes by top comments. Top comments, what this means is the comment with the most attention, say, gets the most upvotes, downvotes, replies, whether they're good or bad, that goes to the top of the comment section and they're stacked in that order from the system. This means that if, say, some ass bag comes along and says something racist or anger induced or offensive, something that gets on a lot of people's nerves, then chances are it'll end up as top comment, because it will probably receive the most replies or downvotes. Well, it's not even downvotes anymore, but just once it gets the most attention. The new system also allows people to post links and what seems to be no character limit. I mean, you're talking walls of text here. This results in people posting spam, porno links, virus links, endless comments in the form of copy pasted articles, movie scripts. There's actually somebody posted an entire movie script in there. It's crazy. They copy paste web pages. It's just absolute nonsense and damaging material, basically. I used to enjoy reading through comments and opinions on videos, congregating with other people and conversing with other YouTubers. I don't want to have to scroll down past a lot of bullshit and angry replies. I don't want to sift through all this shit just to find a legitimate comment, just to have a conversation. For me it becomes a loss of privacy. If you Google my alias, Pegasus177, you see my videos, my League of Legends profile, my Wii gaming profile, etc, that kind of stuff. Everything I do on the net I operate under my alias. Now if you Google search my real name, you're not going to find a thing, nothing appears. I've worked hard to make sure it's always been this way. I keep them separate, and a lot of people don't know my real name. I keep it hidden. A couple of the lads from the clan know it, but that's it. But you won't really find nothing on me through a Google search. I always operated under Pegasus. I don't want the two of them to be intertwined. This integration kind of brings my name and info to the surface, and I don't want that. I mean, I don't want to go to a job, or I don't want somebody from my work Googling my name and then finding my alias and then being able to track everything I've done on the internet through that. Like, people operate under a guise on the internet, it's what we do. And this system doesn't really put an end to it. So like, why force this on us? I mean, it's just stupid. I joined YouTube back in 2008, and I was a frequent user, you know, a lot longer than that. I was on YouTube before I ever made an actual account. I was looking at videos and stuff. I've been a content creator with just over a year now. The YouTube I joined back then was great, okay? It was easy to navigate. You know, content was laid out for the most recent from my subscriptions, like whatever my subscriptions, the latest content uploaded was the stuff that appeared in my sub box. No matter how big or small the channel, it was there, you know, like big channels weren't taking over. I got to see everyone's content, and people got to see my content. It worked well, it was a good system. Channels were unique, they were more customizable. You could have your background and all that kind of stuff. You could have your buttons on your page. My inbox bared my messages, my comments made and my comments received, and you know, it was simple, it was efficient, enticing, and it was enjoyable, and it's what drew me in the first place. Last year they made the new look YouTube, you know, where they messed with the sub box and all this kind of stuff. They removed our unique backgrounds, they took out our buttons and the layout, and YouTubers' channels were just kind of left with only a banner basically, and it just kind of looked a bit, I don't know, robotic. Just took some of the personality out of it, and it was just very, very plain, okay? People were made happy, people weren't too happy about this, but they kind of went along with it, you know? People were just kind of made to accept it at the time, and there was a small bit of like uproar about it and people saying it and etc., but nobody took any big steps towards, you know, stopping it. So like, instead of seeing the content we subscribed to, the last episode of a series we followed, or you know, the newest content from somebody that we like to watch, there's like someone from our subscriptions, their latest content, instead of getting that stuff, we were getting like YouTube recommends this, or because you watched A, here's B, this kind of stuff. And you know, like, this subject is just pissing me off so much. You know, I don't want YouTube to guess what I want to watch. I'll choose what I want to watch, you know. Don't try and spoon feed me shit and then, like, you know, I don't want your fucking marketing techniques. Don't try and fucking baby me. I'm not fucking 5, you know. And like, I know this, they're tying their failing social network to something great to try and boost it. This is like another marketing technique in my eyes anyway, and it's done more harm than good. Like, why do big corporations take something great and mess with it over and over until all the messing has done more harm than good? Like, is it someone trying to justify their job? Is it money driven? Like, there's an old saying, guys, and it's, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We all got drawn into YouTube, the old YouTube, because it worked. It was fancy. It was like, it was what we wanted. We don't want you to keep fucking around with it and making it fucking, trying to make it better when in actuality you're just making it worse. I don't feel we should take this line down either, you know, and many have rallied to kind of revert this back to the old system. Right now there's a petition going around to change this back, and you know, I hope it carries some weight. I hope that they kind of get the idea of it. Like, I never thought corporations would listen to, you know, the people, but after the events of the summer with Xbox, even though I was kind of inclined to disagree with it, it does show that corporations will bend to the people's voice. So people do have some kind of a say, so I do hope these petitions kind of carry some merit. Yeah, that's about it for me, really, guys. I've kind of boycotted this Google Plus thing for now. I don't want to tie my account to it, so I won't be able to reply to any comments. But I'll place a video in the clan channel, this video, and my Twitter, and yeah, the links are at the end. If you want to discuss it, you can comment to me there, guys. I'm kind of holding out in the hopes that, you know, something is done to turn this back to the old YouTube, the one that we know and love. But you know, I'm just gonna have to sit in my hands for now and wait and see what happens. hopefully this petition carries some weight. I say hopefully because I'm not too confident that it will. I think we might be stuck with this Google Plus thing, but I'm just kind of hoping that the petition does carry some weight and they change it back. I mean, I really don't want this Google Plus integration thing at all. I hope they even give an option for just some way out of it. I don't see the point in it. Like, everything that they merited it for, that they said would make better, it's kind of fell through. I don't know, you guys have seen it, like, yeah, so hopefully this petition does carry some weight. One thing that I will say to you guys is this Bob's Army stuff, guys, that's spamming and it's going to get nowhere. You're only kind of, you know, you're not going to win using that kind of tactic. They don't care about that stuff. They're not going to pay attention to it. They're just ignoring it. Yeah, you know, these big corporations, at the end of the day, this is a Google product. They own the product. They bought it way back in, what was it? It was like 2006 or 7, I think they bought it, and it's their product. At the end of the day, they can do what they want with it. I'm just hoping that they appease the people, you know. A lot of people are talking about a boycott. Boycott isn't going to work realistically. For something like that, you know, I think it's silly talk. You're going to have the backing of big YouTubers, and they're not going to do that so lightly. For a lot of them, it's an income, you know, it's the source of money. It puts food on the table. They're not going to just pack into it too easily. So I wouldn't be holding my breath for that one. I just don't see it going ahead. Being real about it, guys, I just don't see something like that going ahead. And you know, it's a bad tactic. I think, you know, hopefully we just voice our opinion enough with these petitions and everything, and YouTube and Google see some sense in it and they revert it back for us. I mean, YouTube's always been a hive of entertainment, and for those of us that are involved in it, it's our place. It's okay, I know it's their property, but it's our place. It's where we congregate. It's what we like. It's what we do. And for the gaming community, especially, YouTube is a big thing. I just hate seeing them kind of drowning it like this, you know. They're just holding its head underwater and slowly killing it off, because that's what it's doing for a lot of YouTubers. It's just ruining the experience. Hopefully this just puts an end to it, basically. I don't really know what else to say on it. I can't comment on videos for a while, guys. I'm actually holding out. I'm just gonna keep holding out and just gonna pray that something comes around to make them revert it back and such. But for now, I'm not going to sign up to the Google Plus. I'm going to hold off as long as I can, and if it means I can't reply to comments, so be it. If you guys do want to leave me comments or anything, or want to get in a conversation with me, the Twitter link and the Facebook links are at the end of this video. The Twitter is at Pegasus177, and the clan Facebook page is COD Dojo. So feel free to leave a message to me on that. I'll probably put video links on it or etc, you know, and you know, I'll still be able to carry on the conversation there. But for now, I'm just going to hold out, pray to God that something happens and they do revert it back. Hope you liked the gameplay, guys. It was 0, we were down 3-0 at the start. I just had bad teammates and I was running around with a knife, so I wasn't going to win too much on my own, but managed to pull it out of the bag for the last 4 rounds and make an epic comeback. And yeah, I was pretty proud of the gameplay, considering. If you want to see me upload any content, I'll be putting up Call of Duty Ghosts Ninja Defuse videos pretty soon. Was leveling up at the start and just getting into my groove, and we'll be doing a bit of Assassin's Creed. I'll also be doing an unboxing and review for the Xbox One on Friday when it comes out, and the PlayStation 4 the following Friday. So yeah, stay tuned for that, guys. Thanks for watching as always. Hope you enjoyed the video, and peace.